Hey guys, have you heard about those new fees they're adding next semester? I have almost $500 in fees alone. Well, anyway, I wanted to find out about these fees, especially that student activity fee and what people think it's going to accomplish for JSU. Well, I set up some hidden cameras around the Chanticleer's office to get people's honest to God opinion without them knowing they're being videotaped. Here's what I got.
Eat more chicken.
Hey Jeff,
Hey, Tim.
have you heard about the new student activity fee?
No, I haven't.
It's a $25 fee per semester with an estimated revenue of $181,177.
Hmm.
According to a spokesperson of the Board of Trustees, it is their solution to the importance of getting enrollment up and retaining the students we already have. The spokesperson went on to say our SGA has never had specific funding to provide resources and opportunities for our students to become more engaged and have more opportunities for participation in special activities. Is that not a very vague answer for what this would go for?
Yes.
It is a very common fee at other universities. But do you feel other universities have better ways of keeping their students on campus during the weekends than Jacksonville does? Or do you think this will help Jacksonville get those opportunities to keep their students on campus during the weekends?
I mean, Jacksonville's growing slowly. Like, we finally got a Dairy Queen. Hey, got a Dairy Queen. Can't go beat that.
Do you think this fee will help Jacksonville become less of a suitcase university and more of a traditional universities where the students stay every weekend until the holidays?
Immediately, no. It's going to take a lot more than the number of semesters that I'm here. So it's still going to be a suitcase college when I graduate. They think enrollment's important. They think retention's important. And they think that the way to retain students is to have more things for them to do, which is an interesting logic there. Partially they're right. It would also help if we had more places to eat on campus on the weekends, like if things were actually open.
What all is open on the weekends? Is the cafeteria
The caf is open, and WOW is open. The problem is TMB's not open. Everything's just dead. They don't do anything, and it's a cyclical thing. People go home, so nobody plans anything for weekends, but people go home because there's nothing planned for weekends. So, and that's not something that necessarily JSU by itself can fix. That's also a community problem. There's not a lot to do in Jacksonville. It's not a very big city. So, which in some ways is really good, and in some ways is boring. So they're gonna have to find something that a lot of people enjoy and would come out to do. The problem, I know from experience, you can't make people want to do things. So, theoretically, this is a great idea if you can spend the money right. And I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know, honestly, what'll make me get out of bed on a Saturday instead of sleeping all day. What? Hopefully on student activities. Hopefully on stuff that benefits all the students. I don't know. They've never had that much money before, so they haven't really been able to do stuff. So, but in their effort to make things more clear, I still don't know what a student activities fee is. Because there's also an athletics fee, and 90% of the activities on campus are athletics that go on, which we get into for free. Also, I just want to know what you want to do. Like, what do you think is fun? Because if the money's going to SGA to organize, it really kind of turns into what SGA thinks is fun. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
In your estimation, what is something the university could spend this money on?
We definitely need to update a lot of our, and maybe the technology field go to that, but we definitely need to update a lot of our stuff, just stuff in general. I know they've finally approved to redo some housing. Good. Now we have places to put people. Now we just got to make them stay there. Oh, good. But we could definitely use new computers in a lot of the buildings. Currently at the Chanticleer, we're operating on computers that are pushing 13 years old. So, I mean, they run slower than I do. You cannot, at a certain point, you plateau. And you can only be so good with what you're given. So that's upsetting a lot to know that there are things on campus that are not up to what they should be, not up to what they could be. And there are kids all over campus who have so much talent in the music department, in the drama department, in the comm department. Every department has outstanding kids who are working with substandard equipment. And so that's how you retain students.
From what I gathered, people aren't looking forward to this new fee, and they don't think it's going to help a lot at first. But they do think it will help the city of Jacksonville, along with Jacksonville State, to be able to retain students over the weekend and have a better college experience for those to come. So, Katie, have you heard about this new student activity fee?
Are you recording me?
Quit laughing.
This isn't Hollywood. Your joke.